Yeah, actually, some years ago I visited the Academy of Fine Arts in Helsinki to see the work of students in the painting department, and back then Kaija and Henna, they were still students, and so I saw their works, and then later on, a couple of years later, they asked me if I was interested to do a project together, and I remembered their work, so this is how we came together, so to say. So it started with a discussion about painting, I would say. And if you think about what exactly has this to do with painting, I think there's two aspects that connect it very much to painting. One is color, the other is texture. And both aspects you find in the works, but I would say maybe that seeing Kaija's work, the first thing is you think color. She works with very strong color, a piece of the wall is included, is painted, and it is one of the essential elements of painting is what does color to us, how can it affect us, how can it maybe change our mood. If you think also about temperature, for instance, in this exhibition, you will see that through the color, there's actually, in the one half of the room, in the other half of the room, there's kind of a different temperature caused by the color. Then another aspect is the texture, like the surface. And this is the aspect that, if I look to Henna's work, comes to mind as the first thing, like she works with weaving, with where objects are included, the surface is not flat, but gives a lot of different moments, different textures. And some parts look like rough, some are more refined, some is smooth. And I think that is, in her case, like the first thing you see, and which is a compositional element, actually. And it creates, I would say, the necessary tension in a work. It's a whole, like a painting. It's a whole field, a surface with different moments, like maybe some tense lines, maybe some loose, more easy parts. And through this whole play of lines and how things are woven into each other, some parts very orderly, other parts more like messy. This creates like the expression, like the. Then again, also in her work, color plays a role, but I think maybe this aspect of texture comes first to mind. And it's two aspects that also, if you look at other paintings, it is always. It always plays a part, because painting is a medium that is connected to seeing a live object, a physical object, as opposed to seeing, I would say, a photograph, something that is on the screen. Like this element of touch, of physical presence is very important in this exhibition, in painting in general. And I think these are two artists that somehow have searched for different ways to work with the tradition of painting, but not defining them only as a painter. Like, you can do different things. In the end, it's not so important, maybe, if you're a sculptor or a painter or an artist in general. In the end, it is about what kind of space you want to create. Thinking about this exhibition, I would say making the show is like we wanted to create a space that is different from outside. You come inside, and I would like to see a space that people want to stay around, that you want to spend time, because there's something in there that maybe attracts you, but also because there's elements in there that you maybe don't understand, or that a bit strange. That you want to look closer. And what I find interesting about the works is that it looks like, this is very different from outside, from maybe daily life. But when you look inside the works, you find elements that connect it to our daily life, to the objects that we use, to the things that we see. So there's, and I think that's what art is about. Like you create kind of a space that is separate, that has a little distance to our everyday life, but then of course it is full with thoughts and reflections about that.